Welcome back to the Talking Hedge. I'm Josh Kincaid, capital markets analyst and host of your Cannabis Business podcast. Fall is here. It's October. Sober October's here. I've never done it before, but we're going to try it to try and reduce my overall tolerance level, as well as just kind of see if we can do it. I haven't really gone more than 90 days without cannabis in the last 20 years. The last time being when I went to Japan in 99. I was there for 3 months and didn't use cannabis at all. Yesterday was day one and did not go too well. I ate some things, the day or 2 days before I shouldn't have. And yesterday was really, really difficult. So I've got some issues just like everybody else. I try to not do dairy or wheat or sugar. And that's not only for weight, but just for inflammation. I'm incredibly inflamed right now. My gut just seems to be out, extending, protruding farther than it should. And it's not from fat or weight, it's from inflammation. And I'm tired of feeling like this. And so I'm just going to kind of get everything out of the way. When I smoke cannabis, it's easy to eat a Snickers bar. When I shouldn't be eating dairy, I shouldn't be having peanuts. It just doesn't go with my system very well. So I'm struggling today. Yesterday was worse. Today is better. I did want to bring out a couple of products that I've tried before. The first being Zone In CBD. Let me get rid of this background. So Zone In CBD is a product here that's local. It's from an NFL player, Lofa Tatupu, played for the Seahawks. And so I got this a few months ago, and I've already taken all of them. So it comes with some droppers, and it's about a month's supply. So I went through the whole month already with this Zone In CBD products, and I found it very interesting that I didn't really have a lot of urge to smoke. So during, when did I do this? I think it might have been this summer. It's been a while, been a few months. When I did do the Zone In CBD for a month, I didn't use a lot of cannabis at all. It was like out of sight, out of mind. I found it really interesting that I didn't need it for anxiety. I didn't need it for the pain I had. I didn't need it for, if I was bored or whatever. I drastically reduced the amount of cannabis I smoked. And that wasn't even my intention. So now that we're back here with Sober October, it definitely is my intention. So we are out of Zone In CBD, but we've got a new product. So we are going to open up Blue Forest Farms, do a little unboxing. They're from Longmont, Colorado. Haven't talked to the folks from this farm. I don't know anything about the farm, and this is the first time I'm opening this. So Blue Forest Farms, looks like there's a few things in here. Looks like we got a few things to open up. All right, first thing we've got is a Broadway Balm. It's 400 milligrams. It's non-GMO, it's organic and lab tested. You guys at home can maybe scan that if you want some more information, lab results. Smells good. You want to smell that? Yeah, it smells good. So put a little on my neck, maybe. A Broadway Balm, huh? Blue Forest Farms out of Colorado. That's the Broadway Balm. Doesn't smell like cannabis. It smells like kind of a coconutty, I guess just a mild coconut. Doesn't really have a whole lot of smell. So you could be in an elevator and not worry about funking out everybody else. Unlike when I ran the Space Needle, the Base to Space race, charity race up the Space Needle in Seattle. I feel really bad for those people in the elevator. That transdermal patch that I wore stunk everything up. So it looks like we got a daytime and a nighttime Tree of Life. It's a whole spectrum. It's a full spectrum whole plant hemp drops. So there's 1,200 milligrams in what I think is daytime. I'm going to assume this is daytime. Right next to it, there is a nighttime and it says Dream. I'm going to assume it's not Blue Dream and it's made for nighttime. Also purple color versus green color. I don't know. I'm just assuming that one's daytime, one's nighttime, but let's check it out. So these are also organic and lab tested and non-GMO. Suggested use is to take one dropper, that's 1 to 2 times a day as needed, store in a cool, dry place. Let's see if this tastes good. A lot of them taste like, for example, with Zonin, they had the pills. Some people don't like pills, and so they have the droppers. But some people don't like the way that olive oil tastes. And this was, I think, not necessarily olive oil, but definitely oil. I mean, it tasted like you just put like oil under your mouth, on your tongue. But it worked for me. I really like Zonin CBD. It's local in Seattle. I'm also going to be trying out Cannabis Basics. They've been in business for a quarter of a century. They're in grocery stores. They're everywhere. Warner is the CEO. Phenomenal woman. Can't wait to try out her products. But now we're trying out Blue Forest Farms. So not a lot of people have the on the droppers. They don't have these numbers for the milliliters. Oh Jesus! I just gave my computer a drop, I think. Well, and that's because in the bottle, the ink will sometimes come off. And so a company like Zonin CBD will not put how many milliliters is on here because they don't want you to consume the ink that they use on these droppers. I'm going to go for a whole 1 gram, 1 milliliter, all under the tongue. Maybe we're going to kind of suck it out. That is a weird, not weird, that is a different smell. And it's not bad, but it's just different. Like the initial smell was kind of reminded me of beer. Actually, not really beer, but kind of like a mixed drink, like a banana smoothie alcohol drink or something. I wasn't anticipating it. Again, my facial response is not accurate of the taste. I was surprised by the flavor, not expecting it, but it wasn't terrible. Definitely tastes like oil, and bananas. That is so bizarre. It smells like bananas. The viscosity is a lot thinner than maybe the Zonin or maybe that I remember. It feels like it moves around my mouth more fluidly than other droppers that I've had. Not really sure why that is. It's not bad. We're going to find out what the results are and keep you guys posted. With that, we're going to roll this one up. I'm Josh Kincaid. This is The Talking Hedge. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, or don't, and I'm out. Don't forget to smash that like button on your way out and check out these other videos that we've got.